Alright, so MrBeast's ex-girlfriend made a statement that seems to be about him on her Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and read it out for you guys right now. Basically, she says, I've spent years being quiet, never acknowledging that time in my life, just quietly cheering on those who I saw mistreated. I don't want drama, I don't want anything, I just want to speak up for my 19-year-old self. 19 to 21 are formative years, and as a young woman, it impacted the way I saw myself and the way I interpreted my future and how I trusted men. There was no user manual, there was no instructions on how to deal with gaining a following quickly, no cheat sheet on dating someone famous. I did the best I could, but I was not okay. Months of therapy, so many journal entries, long talks with my mom. Why do I still feel like it was all for nothing? I believe I should be used as a cautionary tale. If something is too good to be true, it probably is. How he treats other women will ultimately be how he treats you. You are smart, beautiful, and capable of a career, life, and relationship you are proud of. I do not aim to take anyone down, just simply and explicitly tell you that there are scary people out there. People will hurt you, use you, spit you out, and then tell you it's your fault. It's all of our jobs to protect our friends, our moms, our wives, our sisters, our daughters, ourselves from people like that. If you see something not cool, speak up. I don't think I've ever read a statement before in my life that was as vague and full of absolutely nothing valuable in my life. I know that's quite a mean take. This was the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever read in my life. Who is this about? What are you trying to say? You need to be more clear in your statements. If you're a viewer of mine, you know that I always say that I hate Twitter because Twitter is usually full of people who have very stupid takes and people who aren't very smart. But the way that Twitter responded to this made me love Twitter again. That was the most nothing I've ever read. Yapper of the year. People who are desperate for attention. So what did he do? Most nothing burger ever. Bro just wants to be included. What the fuck are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that MrBeast has mistreated you in some way? Because if you are, you need to be more clear with your statements. This person knows damn well what kind of implications are made from a statement like this, but they're not bold enough to actually say what they want to say. And I said this in my last video as well, but I just want to reiterate, just because I am criticizing this person's statement does not mean that I'm defending MrBeast. However, just because somebody is making an accusation about MrBeast, or in this case, a vague implied accusation, you need to make sure that you actually have some proof to back up the shit that you're saying. Otherwise, idiots like this YouTuber over here is going to make a title and a thumbnail, MrBeast exposed by ex-girlfriend. What the fuck did she expose in this statement? The clickbait surrounding the MrBeast YouTube scandal is unbelievable. Like, I already made a video about it in my last video, and a lot of people agreed with me in the comments that Pegasus is milking the absolute shit out of the MrBeast allegations. I said this in my last video, and I'm going to say it again. Feel free to make videos on the MrBeast topic. I'm not saying that you shouldn't make videos on MrBeast. It's a developing story. Everyone's talking about it, so go ahead and talk about it. But don't clickbait and lie in your thumbnails and titles. That really irks me that people are able to, like, this guy got 10,000 views in 24 hours. What a fucking joke that is. Like, and then going back to the statement over here, this is one of those times where I feel like someone got backlash and they deserve to get backlash. She said a whole lot of nothing. She genuinely just yapping and clearly wants clout from the situation. Just in, every single person connected to MrBeast is trying to milk this drama for their own socials. According to this article, she actually made a statement regarding the backlash on Twitter saying, 3 years away from that weirdo, my skin is clear, my relationships and friendships are flourishing, I'm frolicking in a field. She wrote, she's so vague, she said nothing from the looks of it, I don't need to, not putting myself through that shit again, but thanks. Well, if you don't want to put yourself through shit again, why did you even make a statement about this in the first place just to say absolutely nothing? I'm all for people coming out and telling their stories if they want to talk about a bad experience they had, but if you're going to imply an accusation like this, you better have some type of proof with what you're saying. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments.